All right, and this week's combat is brought to you by something entirely different.
Is it dogs?
It is not dogs.
Chef Boyardee.
It is not Chef Boyardee.
The concept of free will?
It is bière.
Oh no, what is bière?
It's French for beer.
Oh, I was thinking it was a French bear.
No, it's French for beer.
Look in the forest, it is a bière. In the forest.
Mm-hmm. No, today we have, I say bière because this is from Quebec, Canada.
Oh, so fake French.
Fake French.
Sorry,
Canadian.
Sorry, Quebecois.
We have the Maudite or Maudite or Maudite.
Maudite.
Maudite, which, as I understand, means damned.
Oh.
From, the word really looks like Unibroue.
Okay.
Is the name of the brewery.
So.
But the Americanized version is Unibroue.
Oh, okay. So it's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It's a Belgian strong dark ale. It is bottle fermented, so there's live little yeasty bugs in it, which John does not care for. John, give me your thoughts on this particular beer.
Okay, so I don't know. I mean, my thing is like I've never gotten the acquired taste for like a sour. I'm not a sour drinker, and generally any of those like live beers, they don't hit my taste buds right. It tastes like beer that has already been swallowed and then you taste it again. It's got that sort of thing going on.
Right.
And I say that not saying, you delightful Quebecois, that your beer tastes like vomit, because it doesn't. It's not bad.
No,
and like for something that is a live beer, like this is not completely repugnant, but it's not the kind of beer I would normally drink.
It's not your
no,
thing.
not my thing, not my style. But there's some interesting stuff going on in it.
Mm-hmm. This, on the other hand, is my thing. I was a brewer. I was an assistant brewmaster at a brew pub many years ago. I have also been known to homebrew a batch of beer here and there. And as anyone who has homebrewed knows, it's pretty difficult to keep yeast out of your bottles without a lot of work. So you get that. You get the little buggies floating around in there. And so I've kind of acquired a taste for that.
Oh, definitely, no.
And this... it's classified as a Belgian strong dark ale. It's about 8% ABV.
Right.
And it's got a really nice color to it. It's got that nice cloudy color that homebrewers love that you probably don't care for.
Like where you see the sea monkeys in it?
Yeah, you can see, you can't quite see through it. But it has that strong yeasty, it has a yeasty flavor to it.
Yeah.
This is not as strong as some that I've had.
Right.
As far as yeasty flavors go, you still get the malt.
Mm-hmm.
It is also not a very hoppy beer. You get
just barely
mostly
any.
malt. There's a little bit of hop there
in the nose.
In the nose mostly, yeah. But I really like it. I think for a live beer, the yeast flavor is not overpowering to it.
No, definitely.
But you can definitely tell it's there.
Well, and it's growing on me as I drink it, because now, like, as I'm to sip 4 or 5 of it, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see more things.
Out.
Yeah, I'm seeing more things happening in this, and it's not just that initial sour bite that you get.
Right.
Because definitely with some of the sours that people keep getting me to try to get into, I'm like, oh, this is just a vinegar beer, cool.
Right.
And this isn't quite that crazy, because it's a whole different style, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, that was the first thing that struck my mind when I started drinking. It was like, oh God, Bob has bought us a sour, and I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. But yeah, no, because I'm definitely picking up the malts and the hops a little bit more, and it's almost got a nice crisper, bitter sort of finish to it that keeps it from being overpoweringly yeasty or malty,
right?
Which is kind of nice. It's nice.
Yeah, so maybe if your palate has kind of matched up with John's over the beer reviews of the past few episodes, maybe you pour this and you let it sit for a few minutes.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And then give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let the yeast settle out a little bit.
Yeah.
And maybe give it a try then. I personally would just chug it right out of the bottle because I'm gross like that.
Get to the bottom of the bottle and have to start chewing.
Yeah, I like that. So, what are you going to give this in terms of an ability modifier or a skill?
I'm going to say this is going to give me an additional +4 to AC, because as soon as I took a sip, the walls went up. I was like, ooh.
Right. So you were ready to parry and dodge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say that I'm a wizard.
Well, we knew this.
And I drink this beer,
Uh-huh.
and I gain a bonus spell per day for every day that I drink one of these beers with breakfast.
Now, would that be at your
Because-
highest caster level, or at first level spell? Or
It's
highest level?
well, let's call it a first level spell.
Okay, an extra
Get
first
an
level
extra-
day?
a bonus first level
I
spell.
can get behind that.
And I do think that this would go well with a breakfast. I think if I was going to have a beer at breakfast, I think this one would be nice.
I think you are fully the kind of crazy man that says that you're a wizard. Because, like, literally, I feel the yeast working on things in my stomach right now and
Right.
turning them into more beer.
Right.
That does not
No.
sound like the pick-me-up I need to start
No.
a long day of work.
All right.
To be a beer factory in
Well,
my
I
belly.
wouldn't. If I had to work, I wouldn't have a beer at breakfast.
Oh, you mean people don't do that?
Well, they do. Sure, they do.
Oh, okay, good.
Sure, they do.
Never mind. Then we're great.
I used to work a night shift, and so we would get off at 7:00 in the morning on Sunday morning.
Uh-huh.
And there was a bar in town that we used to go to, and it made sense for us because that was our Friday night.
Oh, definitely. No, yeah.
We were getting off at 7 in the morning, going to the bar, but there were guys there that were on their way to work.
Yeah.
And stopped at the bar.
Leveling out real quick before they go in.
Yeah.
Yeah, how that works.
Yeah, so they probably wouldn't be drinking this, though. That's more of a Bud Light type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, that's the Maudite or Maudite or Maudite. Maudite from Unibroue. I just want to say it like that.
From Unibroue.
It's spelled Unibroue.
Right.
And that looks like unibrow to me. But it's Unibroue or Unibroue.
Unibroue.
Unibroue, whatever. Unibroue
I don't speak French.
from Quebec. And I like it. John was not as big a fan.
I don't hate it.
But he's coming around.
Yeah.
He's coming around.
I don't hate it.
So pick one of those up, give it a try, and we will now take you back to the combat. Enjoy.
Huzzah.